Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate you being here and welcome to Get Ready With Me Wednesday. I've been doing this for a really long time with my girl Kat. She is kind of on a little bit of a hiatus, but I'm going to keep trucking along and just wait for her to come back and join in on the fun. So if you want to see what we're getting into today from my ice cream beauty box, then stick around because I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, thanks so much for wanting to hang out with me for a little bit while I get ready for work this morning. And I'm going to use the Saints, Angels, Sinners, SAS for short, Cosmetics, X Ice Cream Beauty, the Friendsgiving palette. And then right here it says, a friend accepts you for who you are and helps you become who you want to be. I love that so much. So I just got this in my ice cream beauty box, which I unboxed in Mask Monday on Monday. If you want to check out the unboxing and see all the goodies I got, because today I'm probably only going to use 2 of the items. And everything that I got in the ice cream beauty bag, I'm probably going to be putting that in a giveaway. It says something here on the mirror, but I can't. The best mirror is an old friend. Is that what that says? The best mirror is an old friend. Oh, I love that. So it's got a little mirror in here. Well, not a little mirror. It's kind of a big mirror. The palette folds all the way back, and these are the shades right here. I do have to work today, so I'm probably going to whoops, I don't want to mess any of the colors up. Stick to this row right here. Maybe use the black for a liner. But let's get into it. Not too much going on. There's a video that I want to do, you guys, and I was going to do it this morning, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time, so I think I'll save it for next Get Ready With Me Wednesday, and I just need to film it a little bit early. I'm also going to use this Delancey cheek blusher that I got in the, there went the Shade Saver, that I got in the Ice Cream Beauty box. It's a really pretty shade. I think it's going to look great. I used my Wet n Wild foundation. I used my Tula Skincare Rose Glow and Get It Cooling Brightening Eye Balm. Put that on. I used my Purlisse Silk Glow BB Base Primer. What else have I used? My Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in white. I did use a little bit of this, I think it's Complex Culture concealer, which I got in a Bizy Beauty Customs box. I also used my LYS bronzer, of course. Like, look at that pan, you guys. I'm so proud of myself. That's how you know you really like something. All right, now let's get into this palette. I am going to go in with, should I use stuffing? I think I'm going to go in with stuffing. And we'll just, oh, I'm getting creasing. That's okay. Let's just tap that out a little bit. All right, and then we're going to tap this shade right into the crease here. Just tap it in, and then we can blend it out once we've got it laid down. It's Thanksgiving week, so I hope you all have an amazing Thanksgiving. I think I talked about this in my Mask Monday, but my son has to work on Thanksgiving Day, so I'm cooking Friday instead, which is no big deal. I've worked at my job for over 21 years, so I am no stranger to what it's like to have to work on holidays. I worked nights, I worked swing shift, I worked graveyard, I've worked a day shift, so you just make it work. And in all honesty, you don't have to celebrate Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving Day, because that's not what the important thing is. It's about being together with your family, spending time with each other. You know what I mean? Like, for me, like, it wasn't even about like the holidays, so to speak. It was like, growing up, it was always about my whole family getting together, you know what I mean, and spending the day together and watching football or The Wizard of Oz and eating together and hanging out, you know what I mean. That's what was most important to me, was being with my family. And, you know, honestly, it doesn't really matter to me what day it's on. I mean, you know, I know that Thanksgiving is Thursday, all the time. It always has been for years. But again, the most important thing to me is just getting together with family and friends and enjoying each other's company. Like, does it really matter what day it's on? That's my take on it anyway. What do you guys think? You know, I mean, there's times where I would go and I would eat and then I'd have to go to work, you know, because a lot of people will make their Thanksgiving dinner earlier in the day, you know, so you eat like around 2 or 3. And when you work swing shift, you can always eat a little bit and then go to work, you know. And if I worked graveyard, you know, I would work that night, come home and sleep for a little bit, and then get up and go join in on the Thanksgiving Day festivities. Although a lot of times my days off were, well, for a while it was Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but then there were some times where my days off were Wednesday, Thursday. So that was guaranteed having the holidays off. My son's days off were Wednesday, Thursday, and then it got switched to Thursday, Friday for 1 week, and now he's got split days off. I thought that he might get lucky and get Thanksgiving off, but that is not the case. Not the case. He called me last night, and I answered the phone, and he's like, I'm working an extra hour because the next shift wasn't coming in, and I was like, okay, he's like, I want you to meet somebody tomorrow. She comes in at 2 o'clock. And I was like, well, I don't work at the same location tomorrow, buddy. And he was like, oh, that's okay. We'll find another time. I'm going into, what's that say? Burnt. And it's a brown. This other one is like, I don't know how to explain that shade, really. Like a pinky kind of, like, I don't know how to explain that shade, really. But anyways, this is a brown, and I'm just going to lay this down on this outer V right here. But when I went and picked him up last night, he brought her out to the car, and she was like, he's a really good kid. I'm the one training him most of the time. And I was like, thank you so much. You know, it's always nice when there's like a good-hearted person that is, you know, taking care of your kid. You know, I know he's an adult and everything like that, but it's nice when you have somebody that is patient and kind and understanding, especially since this is his very first job, you know? And that's kind of what I was worried about, you know, with him getting a job in general, is like, is he going to have somebody that's going to be patient with him, you know, and kind of, you know, help him learn things that he, you know, might have a hard time with or doesn't understand. Like, are they going to be patient with him? You know what I mean? I feel like I got, where is it? It looks like it's right there, but maybe I'm just tripping. No, there is. I should probably get my brows done again, but she seemed like a really nice lady, so I'm grateful for her being the one mostly training my son. That makes me happy. What are you guys all doing for Thanksgiving? I'm going to get my turkey today because at my job they give out free turkeys every year to the employees, which is amazing. I did get, what did I get? I got cranberry sauce, I got dinner rolls, I got stuff for my baked mac and cheese. I need to get mashed potatoes. I did get stuffing. What else do I need to get? There was something else I wanted to get. Oh, yams. I need to get yams and marshmallows because I love candied yams, you guys. It's so yummy. With a little bit of brown sugar. Yes, indeed. Sounds good to me. What do you guys have for Thanksgiving? Do you like do something different? Do you have turkey? Do you prefer ham? We would have turkey on Thanksgiving, and then for Christmas, my grandma would make a pot roast and a ham, which The ham was always so good. And the pot roast, oh my gosh, that stuff smells delicious when it's cooking. My sister made it a few times when she lived out here before she passed away. She would make the same kind of pot roast that my grandma made, and it was always so good. And when you'd walk into her house, it just would take me back to when I was a kid going to my grandma's house whenever we would go there. Because, you know, even growing up, it wasn't even like, it wasn't always about the holidays. I mean, we literally, my entire family would go to my grandmother's house every single Sunday. I mean, you might miss a Sunday here and there, but for the most part, when I was growing up, every Sunday was spent at my grandmother's house with my entire family. Especially like, I mean, we would do it during the winter, but in the summertime, we were always in the backyard. There was a swing set, and then there was like this brick-built stove that we would barbecue on and cook in. There was a rope swing. My granddad had a badminton net put up. There was horseshoe pits. There was the horseshoe pit for the ladies and the horseshoe pit for the guys. There was a screened-in porch, so whenever we would have like a crab feast or whatever, it would be in that screened-in porch. My granddad had grapevine in the backyard, and we used to pick the grapes from there. And then there was these woods across the street, and we used to go over there and play hide and seek. Great memories, great memories. And it didn't just happen on a holiday. It was all the time. You know what I mean? Holidays are great, but I think, you know, I don't know. I have really great memories growing up, spending time with my family. And it's sad that my son, I'm using a little bit of that concealer to kind of do a little bit of a cut crease. But I'm sad that my son, I mean, he had a little bit of that with my ex-husband's family, but his mom passed away when Junior was, I want to say in 2nd grade is when she passed. I mean, we still kind of tried to do the family thing, but then, I don't know, he would have little outs with his family, so we didn't always, you know, like, if he was arguing with his sister or whatever, we would just do Thanksgiving at our house, and he would invite, you know, his parents over or Papa over, you know, and so we would just cook here, you know, but he didn't always get along with his family. So it made things a little bit, you know, difficult. We did get to go back east one year for Thanksgiving, and it was a lot of fun spending time with my family, but my son was only like 11 months old when we went, so he doesn't really remember that, although we have gone back there a couple times to see my family and visit and stuff, and I love taking my son back there. I really need to get back there again because I really want to go see my grandma because she is 98 years old, and I just don't know, you know, how much longer she's going to be around, and I would like to fit in another visit if I can. So I'm hoping after the first of the year, trying to save up my vacation time because I used it all for, like, when I had my car accident, and then I went and visited my dad for 2 weeks in the summer, so I kind of ate up my vacation time. And then I had my surgery at the beginning of the year, which I was off for 2 weeks for that. I was off for 2 weeks. So that's like a whole month of hours that I've used up. All right, now what shade do I want to put? You guys. I don't know if this olive, I don't know if that's gonna, yeah, that's not gonna look right, you guys. I wonder maybe a pumpkin pie, that shade right there, that might look a little bit better. Or a cranberry. Oh, I don't know. What about sugar cookie? Sugar cookie looks like more like a, I don't know. Let's try the sugar cookie one. I'm gonna lay that We're just going to tap it on top of where I put that concealer. But yeah, share down in the comments what you're doing for Thanksgiving. What's like your most special memories of the holiday? Have you ever had a job where you had to work on Thanksgiving? And how did you figure that out? Because we've always worked it out. I've had to work on Christmas, you know, or Christmas Eve. So, you know, we just worked it out. There was one year I had to work Christmas Day. So on Christmas Eve, my ex-husband and I were like, well, we'll go out to dinner. And we had a plan. We were going to go out to the car, and then my husband was, my ex-husband, husband at the time, was going to get in the car and say he forgot something and go back in the house. And when he came back in the house, what he did was he took out all the presents and put them underneath the tree. Put out the stocking and everything, and then came back out into the car because my son was little at the time. And then when we got back after going out to eat, Santa had already come. And we just told Junior that Santa knew that Mommy had to work Christmas Day, so he made a special trip to come and deliver his presents so that we could open them together. So, you know, because who wants to make their kid wait on Christmas for you to come home from work before they can open their presents? You know what I mean? You just got to get a little bit creative with it. I'm just going back into that burnt shade to kind of deepen this up a little bit. But, you know, when you have a job where holidays don't exist, you become creative over the years and figure out how to make it work. What are you guys thinking of how this looks? I might have to toss on a little Electrum Cosmetics on top of that. I'm not sure. I always have the hardest time making everything look even. But I don't know. That is bright, you guys. That is really bright. Oh well, we're going to go with it. Let's try this blush and see how this blush turns out. This is, does it have a shade name? I don't know. Just says Delancey Cheek Blusher. I don't know what I did with the little, I must have got rid of the box, but we're going to go ahead and just tap this on and see what we get. Just like an orangey color, right? Would you say that's like an orangey peachy color maybe? I don't know. That's pretty. That doesn't look bad. I didn't tell you what I did on my brows. I used my e.l.f. brow lift to, did you hear that? My elbow just cracked. So I used that, and then I used this Revolution brow palette. This is the shade that I use, even though it's almost gone, but it's still, I can still get some. I got that from Flawed and Fabulous, my bestie, and I just put that on. And then I'm probably going to use this Bleed Beauty tinted brow gel just to kind of go over it once I'm done with the rest of my makeup. I need to put that black as a liner. How's that looking, guys? It's really pretty. Really pretty, 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 pretty. All right, there we go. Let me get this. I know I have a liner brush here somewhere. I'm going to use this one right here. It's Michaela X Glam Light, and I'm going to dip into Soul Sisters, which is the black shade, and I'm just going to tap it on my lash line right here for a liner. Alrighty, we got that on, so let me curl my lashes. Alright, lashes are curled. Now we're going to use my Pat McGrath Labs, it's black liner, and we're just going to tight line. Got that. Now let's do the lower lash line. Should we put some mascara on? Let's put some of the mascara on. I'm going to use my Lights Camera Lashes Tarte mascara. I got a text from my son. He was looking up prices for Seahawks tickets. There's a game Sunday in Seattle and he wants to go. And at first I was like, well, I know you're off, but I have to work. But then I looked and it's a night game. So I think it starts at 5:20 or something like that. So I don't know. I'll have to look at it and see if I can swing it. But that would have to be like an early birthday present for him. You know what I mean? Because Seahawks tickets aren't cheap. And then to pay for parking and then food up there, like, it's an expensive outing for sure. I mean, it's not like we haven't gone to a game. We did, but it was preseason and it's just not the same. And it is the Niners, which is a big rival. But I'm almost afraid to go, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes there's certain games that I'm not sure I want to go to just because people are stupid and they act like idiots. And if we lose, then they're, you know what I mean? Like, shady. And I hate shady ass people. You know, like, I work with quite a few Niner fans and they just gotta be smart asses, and I'm just not a shit talker like that, so I don't like it when, like, find somebody else that you can shit talk to. I get it. And if you like doing that, that's fine. I don't. So go shit talk with people who like to shit talk. Don't shit talk to me because that's not who I am. I don't like go around and rub it in their face. You know, like one of my friends called me one day and, you know, the first thing out of her mouth is, how about them Niners? And it's like, you know what? Like, do you got to start the morning off like that? Like, it's like taking a dig at somebody, and I don't like that, you know? I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't do that. So, like, sometimes people say that you have to adjust to the people around you, and that's something about me. I don't like that. It puts me in a bad mood, and I would, like, if you can't respect that, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, I just, you know, my sister used to piss me off all the time too, because she would just crap talk all the time, and I just don't like it, you know? I just don't like it. I just don't. And that's just me. That's who I am. And if people aren't like that, that's fine. Then, you know, to each their own. You go find the people that do that, and you can crap talk and do all of that stuff with them. With them who can give it back and want to do that. I'm not one of those people. You know what I mean? All right, now I'm going to get off my little soapbox, but that's just me. I don't like crap talking. I never have. The only time that I even try to crap talk is when people are doing it to me, you know? And then I feel like I got to give it back. And then sometimes I make myself look like an asshole because I'm just not good at it. You know what I mean? Some people are really good at doing that, and I'm just not. And I'd rather just not participate in it than make myself look like an idiot. You know what I mean? So just leave me out of the crap talking. Crap talk with other people. Just my insight on that. I'm using this burnt brown. It doesn't really, I mean, does it look brown? Maybe it's got a hint of something else in it. I don't know. I mean, it looks, doesn't that look brown? I mean, when you put it on though, like, it looks more like a cranberry color. Or am I just tripping? You see what I'm saying? Like, that does not look brown to me. In the pan it looks brown though. But maybe I'm just missing something. There does look to be like a little bit of tint of something else in there. Anyways, what do you guys think of this palette? Have any of you guys tried St. Angel Sinners? I think this is the second palette I have from them. I don't know where the other one is. It's around here somewhere, but I enjoyed that one too. All right, blended that out. Now, what to do. I think we're going to, what highlighter? I think I'm going to use this Hard Candy Peach Please highlighter. I can't remember where I got this. Probably at Bizy Beauty Customs PR box. I'm going to use this brush right here. Dip in just a little bit, tap it off, and then we're going to go on the brow bone and just kind of blend out the transition shade with the highlighter a little bit and see if we can, I don't know, make it look a little bit better. I keep getting notifications, all the upcoming Black Friday sales that are going on. This will be the first year that I've been off on Black Friday. I've never actually done Black Friday shopping. Have any of you guys? I just would rather shop online. I don't want to deal with, I'm not saying it happens everywhere. It's not like you deal with crazy stuff everywhere, but the stories that I have seen of people getting, like, losing their ever loving mind to get certain items, and like you hear the stories of people like getting like physically hurt on Black Friday over things. It's like, it blows my mind. Like, and you really do. I feel like Black Friday, if you're going to do Black Friday, you have got to have a plan. You know what I mean? You got to know exactly. Wow, that's really pretty. You got to know exactly where you're going, what you're getting, and you got to get in and get out. Just my opinion. Even though I've never done it, you know, from things that I've heard and seen, that's just me. But I'm not a real big shopper anymore. Maybe when I was younger, I liked going to the mall and shopping and stuff like that, but not anymore. Like, I just want to get in and get out, get what I'm looking for, and get the hell out. Even when I'm grocery shopping, like, I don't want to spend a lot of time there. I just go down the aisles, grab a few things, and get out of Dodge. I just don't want to be around all the people. They get on my nerves sometimes, especially when you walk in an aisle and somebody's just standing there in the middle, you know, and like I walk up, I know exactly what I'm getting. Like, I have a plan. So I'll walk up to where the tea is for me and my son, and I just reach in and grab, toss them in my cart, and move on. Like, I'm trying to get out of the way. I'm not trying to block anybody up or anything like that. That's really pretty in the inner corner. Wow, I really like that. What do you guys think? This is a great highlighter, even though I'm only using it for the inner corners and the brow bone, but honestly, it's a great highlighter. All right, now I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 that I got Bizy Beauty Customs box, and we're going to line the lips with it. All right, now we're going to go in with the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte that I got in my Bizy Beauty Customs box. I think it's Bombshell is the shade. It does dry down, so I definitely will use a gloss, and have been using a gloss after I put it on and let it dry down. And then I put the gloss on top of it because it is pretty drying. But I think it's a pretty shade. I have a hard time in the corners there. What are we thinking? How are we looking? I need to curl my lashes one more time. I believe that the mascara is probably dried down enough for me to give my lashes a little curly curl. Can you see the difference? I think they curl a little bit better when they have product on them. Just my opinion, though. I've been doing it for a while. I can't remember. I think Amanda, my Amanda, I think she's the one that told me to try it. And I know that, like, you have to be careful because you want to definitely make sure the mascara is dried down, because you don't want it to stick to the lash curler, because then you could pull your lashes out, you know what I mean? But I do think it gives a little extra something when you do that. I'm just going to go over it a little bit more and just kind of fix them up a little bit. I love that. And then on the lower lashes, I just kind of just go back and forth through them just to give them a little something. I need to put a color in my waterline, but what color to use? When all else fails, go to blue. How are you guys liking my new wall? I love it so much. I can't wait to get the trim up around the border that I got. I have to order like 3 more, I think, to be able to get my whole room. Although I'm nervous to do it, you guys. I'm nervous to do it because it's like a kind of like a wallpaper, and you have to like, I was reading the directions a little bit, and you basically have to dunk it in water, and then you have to like, I guess it's got like a self-adhesive paste on the back of it, so you have to get like the whole thing wet, and then I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm gonna try, but it's a really cool border, and I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like once I get it up. It's probably gonna be a little bit with, you know, the holidays and everything, but I am super stoked to have my walls finally painted. But my son asked me, when are we gonna paint my room? In a couple weeks or next week or whatever? And I was like, probably after the first of the year. I'm not in a rush to do any more painting right now. I need to rest a little bit from it. All right, guys. So I need to fix up my hair a little bit, but this is the look for today. What do you guys think? I think I need to powder a little bit. This is Ciate London. I think it's extra. Is it Extraordinary? I think that's what it is, Extraordinary. But what do you guys think of the palette and the blush that I got from my ice cream beauty box? I definitely think this CC liner can go really good with this, but yeah, I'm not going to use it today. And then there's this I can't remember. Beauty Moon Cosmetics. It's like a loose pigment, but that's going to be messy, and I just don't have time for messy this morning, so that'll have to be another time. I feel like I'm missing something. So we got the palette, the liner, the loose pigment, the blush. There was something else. What was it? Because that's only 4 items. There was one more item. What was it? I can't remember. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I know Kat's not uploading right now, but I hope that you guys will, if her channel's still up. I think, let's check and see. Because she did say, like, she might go dark for a while. No, her channel's still up. So go over and show her some love, you guys. Yeah, I need to find out how things are going with her. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it so much. I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving, whatever you do, whether you do it on Thursday or Friday, or whether you do it Saturday, Sunday, whenever you do it, I hope you have an amazing day and get to hang out with really important people in your life that make you happy and smile. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy this kind of stuff, I hope that you will go down below and hit the subscribe button, join Nene's Glam Squad. Make sure you turn up the notification bell, that way you can get notified anytime I make a new upload, and we do all sorts of different things on this channel. Mask Monday, Get Ready With Me Wednesday, Adventure Friday, vlogs, hauls, unboxings, Bizy Beauty Customs, Ice Cream Beauty, Walmart Beauty, Splendies, Scent Box, all kinds of things. And then like every once in a while I throw in a little extra something. So, you know, we do giveaways from time to time here. So you definitely want to join the family and hang out for a little bit. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy Saint Angels Sinners, give the video a thumbs up. If you like the look, give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Say hi. Let me know that you stopped by. I love you all so very much, and my stomach is growling because I need to get something to eat. But anyways, I love you all so very much, and I hope that I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys. Omen lip gloss. Now that the lips have dried down. Unearthly Heather Austin collection. But anyways, there you go.